welcome to TV9 News. I'm your host Ashish Parekh. India started its phase 3 of vaccination with hopes that majority of its population, which lies between the age of 18 and 44, is vaccinated at the earliest. And also the other factor that to be considered was the fact that majority of the population in the first two age groups that were vaccinated was already vaccinated. So the next age group of apparently was only 18 to 44. So the vaccination drive began, but it did not really begin in all places. That is because of the shortage of vaccines. Yes, we had a lot of vaccines available initially, and that was sufficient for the first two age groups. But now with this particular age group, which has the highest number of people in India, the most populated age group, people actually started rushing for vaccines. People actually started registering themselves for vaccination, and in fact you had millions of people registering in just a couple of days, and that went on to show that the vaccine shortage could actually hit us hard more than ever before. And that is exactly what has happened. A lot of places, for example in Karnataka, vaccine drive hasn't even started properly, and in a lot of other places there are shortage of vaccines. The booking slot is something that is also not frequent. There are only a few slots available per day, and a lot of people are finding difficulty in actually registering themselves as well. And this problem is not only because of vaccine shortage, but another issue that is more because of people actually being too paranoid about missing out on vaccines than anything else. Now what a lot of people are doing, and in fact this complaint has been received by the technical team of the Aurangabad district COVID task force. Now they have complained in fact about the fact that a lot of people are actually registering themselves using multiple IDs. Well, this is something that is happening a lot as of now, because a lot of people are scared that they would not be able to get their vaccines. So what they do is that they use their smartphones and they register using multiple IDs, and hoping that they actually they at least get one slot of all the registrations that they have done. And this is actually causing a lot of issues, because for example, I'm just giving an example. Suppose there are 40 vaccine slots at a particular center. Authority will only get around 25-30 people there. So where are the other 10 people? That is when they realize that the other 10 slots which were booked were actually from the same people who had booked the earlier slots. So there is a repetition, there is a slot hoarding that is happening in a way, and this is something that is actually hampering a lot initially, because now the vaccination drive hasn't picked up. This is something that is happening at a very small level now, but once the vaccination drive for people between 18 and 44 is in full flow, if people start doing this, if people continue doing this, this will become a major issue. And in case you are one of those people who's actually paranoid about it, do not worry, vaccines will be made available, and until that, make sure that you keep checking the CoWIN website regularly for the vaccination center near you. And also a lot of people rely on third-party applications. Do not do that, because even those will not be as real time as they were earlier because of the new guidelines which has been brought in place by the government. That will be a complete separate video in itself. But in this video we are focusing on making sure that a lot of people realize that hoarding slots is not the right solution, and also the algorithm is such that it will actually not make much of a difference. So all that you're doing is, one, neither are you bettering your chances, two, you're ruining the chances of someone actually getting vaccine, someone who deserves vaccine based on his merit actually missing out on the vaccine because of your paranoia. So just make sure that you do not hoard vaccination slots. Only register once using all your valid credentials, and yes, one phone number lets you register 4 times. That does not mean that you register yourself 4 times. If there are other people who are eligible, make sure you help them register using your number, but you yourself do not register. Keep this in mind and make sure that the vaccination drive goes ahead, because if someone is getting vaccinated, if you are getting vaccinated, it is not only because of you, for you, but also for everyone around you. And in case someone else is also getting vaccinated, it will actually benefit you as well, because at the end of it all, we are all in this fight together, and vaccination together, mass vaccination is something that is the only solution. So someone else missing out could actually mean that it could actually even ruin yours or your family members' chances of getting through this pandemic safe and sound. Do let us know what you guys think in the comment section below, and also don't forget to like, share and subscribe to TV9 News. Thanks a lot for watching.